Welcome into the stream. I'm Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott, and today we're going to see the Saints take on the Cadets in a baseball game.
Yeah, this should be a great game, buddy ball classic. Two teams who really just dislike each other. Just should be a great game. Benedictine, one of the top teams in the country, and Saints, pull in their weight, reigning state champions.
Definitely a heated rivalry. It's been one for ages. Both schools started the same year in 1911, and they've been playing ever since. This is a really strong Benedictine this year, starting off 16-0, and with the Saints 8-4. So two definitely very strong teams at the start of this season, but looking to better their record today.
Yeah, I don't expect this to be the last time they face each other in the season. I expect them to play in the state playoffs at some point. But should be an interesting game. Going to be going underway here in 9 minutes.
Yeah, and actually, I believe 2 years ago in the state championship, these two teams faced off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really close game. Saints ended up losing that, but they had some redemption and won the next year.
Yeah, so Benedictine, the state championship from 2 years ago, St. Chris from the previous year. So this is definitely a heated rivalry with a lot of bad blood, and it should be interesting to see them face off today.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game, Joe.
All right, we'll be back shortly with the game. Thank you. Brennan alongside William McDermott, and we're just about ready to get underway. So, once again, we'll be seeing the St. Christopher's Saints against the Benedictine Cadets. The Cadets are 16-0 off to their season start, and the Saints are 8-4. Saints are coming off of a 2-game win streak and looking to make it 3. William, what are your keys to today's game if you're looking from the Saints standpoint?
Yeah, well, Saints are going to be without their 2 best pitchers today. Looks like Harrison Coble's going to start on the mound for them. Coble's been reliable this year, but not as reliable as Rutis and Vizinolik, who pitched this past week in their 2 games against Collegiate. I think it'll be down to the pitching for the Saints, and if they can hang around, it should be a pretty interesting game.
Definitely. Saints have had struggles at points when they have those 2 main guys out. But when they're in, it's very solid and on the mark. So, as you said, with those 2 guys not in the rotation today, it could lead to some problems for the Saints. And they might have to get into some hitting contests.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if the Saints bats can hang. I mean, they have some heavy hitters with Rutis and, of course, Gathright, who's really come on late in the season. But, you know, it'll really be interesting to see.
First base tonight, number 24, Patrick Rutis.
Now, William, there are definitely some talented guys on this Benedictine roster.
Number 12, Damani.
Who do you have your eye on for today?
Well, of course, Jay Wolfolk, who's a football star, number 6, who a pitcher, center fielder, and shortstop, only a sophomore. And, of course, number 5, who's leadoff shortstop and senior, Jay Baylor.
A lot of talented guys with a lot of talent that could potentially and most likely will play at that next level.
Of course,
so to see up to bat, we're going to see number 5, Baylor.
Baylor's a guy who's been getting scouts from MLB who, they might even be here today looking at him. He's a potential first-round draft pick next year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's really come on of late.
So the first pitch was low. Coble winds up for the second, and that looks to be wide right.
That's going to be ball number 2. Now, Coble pitches really fast. He doesn't give the batter a lot of time to step out of the box and take his time. Here he is coming out of the windup. High again.
So that's Coble starting off with 3 balls into this game. Not looking so hot so far. He's going to look to get it closer towards the center here as he throws it low once again.
In the dirt. And Jamari Baylor is going to walk to first base.
Schmidt will go up to talk to Coble. Take his time. Now, for those of you who don't know, we are actually at Glen Allen Stadium. This is a neutral game, just to even things out a little bit and make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say, Wayne?
Yeah, of course, playing for the Buddy Ball Classic. Always a good cause. Game is played every year. So Brett Cook up next for the Cadets.
Coble looks to pick off his man, but he can't get it. Baylor looking to take a slight lead. Ball is wide right.
It's going to be called a strike, though.
Coble eyes up his man. Glances back at first, tries to pick him off again. That's an interesting part of baseball, William, if you ask me. That's science and mentality.
Move.
Yeah, the pickoff move. I think it's hard.
Really is. Like when you're a pitcher, you kind of got to, because if you don't get the mechanics right, you're going to be called for a balk 90% of the time. Here they catch Baylor in a pickle.
Oh, and he looks safe.
Yeah, so it was a pretty poor throw there from Rutis. On a first, they got what they wanted with the pickoff move there. Coble definitely wanted that to happen. O'Farrell was a little late getting over, and poor throw from Rutis leads to the stolen base.
I mean, definitely a big part of that was due to Baylor's speed. He was able to accelerate really quickly and just get to second and slide in. Anyway, we're going to see Coble pitching once again. See, you're going to get another strike on Cook. And there's going to be another strike.
It's like Cook sort of
hesitated.
Check swing there. Nice throw, nice pitch from Coble.
Baylor continues to take a heavy lead. Strike. He's out of there. One down for the Saints. Now up to bat, we're going to see number 6, Woolfolk.
Next for the Cadets, number 6, Jay
Yeah, Woolfolk's a guy that a lot of colleges have their eyes on him, only a sophomore. He's really, been great for them this year. Already has offers from South Carolina and UVA for football and baseball. Hits a grounder to the third base. Hale trying to throw him out. Nice throw. Gets him out at first.
Little low, but Roots was able to get possession of it, keep his foot on that bag, and get him out.
Yeah, Roots is a guy who, coming into the year didn't play a lot of first base. And, the Saints are lacking depth there with the departure of Donovan Murphy from last year.
Yeah.
Roots has normally played third, but, Saints have been moving around a lot in the infield. A lot of guys can play a lot of different positions.
So now up to bat, number 20, Hall. And a nice hit down the line. And Baylor will be tagged out. That was Curtis Hale, I believe, at third base.
By Curtis Hale at third base.
Yeah,
Fantastic sequence of events there to help the Saints get out.
No runs.
No runs.
Yeah, great job from Curtis Hale there on third base. 2 big plays, not letting the ball get by him, because if the ball gets by him there, that's a run. With Baylor and his speed, looks like we'll see number 6, Jay Woolfolk, come out onto the mound here, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the first.
For the Saints leading off, we have number 5, Griffin O'Farrell.
Welcome back. We're here for the bottom of the first. For the Saints, we're going to see at bat number 5, Griffin O'Farrell, the sophomore, trying to make something happen.
O'Farrell's a guy who last year was a big part of the state championship team as a freshman, started at shortstop. And here he is coming on as a sophomore, one of the best players and talented players on the Saints team.
But hitting on Jay Woolfolk is not an easy task, so we're going to see if he can get something going here.
Yeah, Woolfolk as a sophomore, as you can see there, throws low 90s with his fastball.
Threw a dagger right down the middle. O'Farrell could do nothing else but just watch it go by. Winds up for the second pitch. Steps into it and strike. Another dagger.
Great curveball there from Woolfolk coming off the fastball. Knew he surprised O'Farrell with his speed on the first pitch, and
so O'Farrell will take a break, it looks like, stepping away from the box, and he'll step right back in. Third pitch is out, and a foul ball.
O'Farrell, as you can see, way late on that as he as a righty. You know, when you're hitting to the right side of the field and as far right as he was, way foul. I mean, he was way late on that one.
One that I noticed is he stood particularly close to the plate on that one, which I thought might have factored into something there.
Yeah, I mean, when they're throwing to the outside of the plate and you're, you know, sort of crowding it, there is a more likely chance to hit to the right side of the field.
That looks to be a ball.
So I think it'll be interesting to see how the Saints bats do against Woolfolk today. One of the best pitchers in the state. Farrell going to take his time. There's a nice hit.
Right next to second. Ball is thrown and O'Farrell is called out.
So O'Farrell couldn't get enough air on it. It was a great pitch from Woolfolk. That's exactly what they wanted. Nice play from Baylor at shortstop, able to sling it down to first, and it's going to be out number one.
Carter Schmidt.
And now the catcher and fellow sophomore number 2, Carter Schmidt, will come up to bat. Schmidt has stepped up as the catcher this year and proved his role on this team. It's been really interesting to see him play.
Yeah, absolutely. Carter Schmidt is actually on JV last year. He made the jump to varsity as the starting catcher. You don't see that a lot. Saints don't really have any depth at that position. It's a strike right down the middle.
One thing that we were talking about earlier, William, that I think is really interesting is this Saints team from last year. If you look at that roster from last season to this season, there are a lot of key guys that are off that team.
Yeah, a lot of those guys went to play college baseball. There's a nice shot from Schmidt.
I don't go
late
out
on that one as well, the lefty.
But, I mean, there are guys like Madison Furman that are playing. You mentioned Donovan Murphy.
Nick Biddison, of course, at Virginia
Yeah.
Tech.
There were a lot of great players on that team that made the leap to play at that next level. And this Saints team is definitely a little young with a couple sophomores and even a freshman.
I think next year they're going to be even better with guys like O'Farrell and Schmidt maturing, and Coble, of course, Hale, and Carnley, a freshman who we don't talk about much, but he's been doing a great job at second base for the Saints this season.
So there was another strike thrown. Schmidt looks to take a break. Wolfik winds up and hit by Schmidt right out to center field. He looks to take first. He's going to 2. Thrown to second. And he steps his way in, and he plays that air guitar. A double by Carter Schmidt.
Great shot from Carter Schmidt there into the deep gap in right center, and a great hit. He was early on that one. Wolfik tried to catch him on the changeup with a 1-2 count. You don't see that often, and Carter Schmidt raked it.
Here we're going to see number 24, Patrick Rootsis. Catcher coming back from his meeting with Wolfik. That was a huge hit from Schmidt. Definitely a lot of energy transferred over to the Saints bench.
Yeah, it's runner in scoring position with 1 out in the first inning. It's exactly what you wanted for the Saints, especially going against Woolfolk.
Schmidt takes a slight lead. Slides his way over, then comes back after that strike is thrown. Ball is thrown, excuse me.
So Woolfolk going with the first pitch slider there. You don't see that often from him. He's pretty confident in it if you do go for it.
Another strike thrown by Woolfolk.
Woolfolk throws the same pitch. Richis, I don't think, was expecting him to go 2 times in a row with it.
1-1's the count for Woolfolk. Oh, and he catches Richis swinging. Richis looked to go big there and lost his footing. because he couldn't find the ball.
I mean, it's hard to see the ball when you're throwing 90 miles per hour, but
I guess.
which is with the wide stance here.
Definitely looking to power it out of here. He looks back at Schmidt and makes him run back to second, trying to keep him honest.
Woo! Roots has just got under that one, heading straight back into the netting, but if he gets a hold of that one, that ball's for sure gone, but she bit under it.
William, not really used to that happening.
Yeah, scraped it with his bat.
Not really a baseball guy. Actually, those balls flying back here.
Happens a couple times a game, maybe more.
Rootsis, a deep ball out to center field. Oh! Catch is botched. Here comes Schmidt coming home. Rootsis stays at second. Tack on one for the Saints.
Stand-up double, number 24, Patrick Rootsis, scores the first run.
Rootsis drilled it to center field, out to the wall. Cadets just couldn't reel it in. Had to run for the Saints.
Great hit from Rootsis, like we said on the last pitch. That was the same pitch, and he got it right where he wanted. That time he wasn't under it. That time he's right on top of it. And
so 2 hits and a run for the Saints this inning. Off to a good start. 1 out. Now they got number 12, Money Fleming, up to bat.
yeah, in the 4 spot too.
Up the Saints, number 12, Money Fleming.
They got Patrick Rootsis in running position. Looked low, but they're going to call it a strike.
That ball that Rootsis hit going about 350 feet. I mean, if that's hit at Jacobs Field, that's a home run for sure over the middle. Fleming chopped. He's going to advance the runner, but tagged out by Woolfolk.
Up next for the Saints.
So now we're going to see number 33, Tate Gathright.
Gathwright's a really fast guy. Starts at right field for the Saints.
Cornerback on the football team. Great athlete. All he's got to do here is get a base hit.
Yeah, if he gets a base hit, Rootsis is in, so big at bat here.
Home run would be nice. They're going to call that a ball.
Yeah, it was a bit inside.
High left.
Gathright actually had to back out of the way of it.
So, William, as Rootsis takes a slight lead, explain to us what it's like to steal home.
I mean, it's really hard at this level, when you have pitchers throwing low 90s and upper 80s, and the catchers keep getting better and better. But if there's a wild pitch, I mean, backstop here doesn't look too far back, so I think it would be pretty easy for the catcher to get to. I think it'd be pretty hard to do at this ball field, but at some ballparks, someone's tipped by Gathright, got to be called a strike. It's pretty easy, actually, to steal home if the ball gets by the catcher.
So now 2 strikes and 2 outs. This is a key pitch for Woolfolk. Gathright needs to capitalize here. That's going to be a ball. Woolfolk staring down Gathright. Looking like he's trying to read his man. Gathright will take a break. And they're going to call that a strike, which will make 3 outs for the Saints in the end of the first inning.
In the bottom of the first, that was 1 run on 2 hits. No errors.
With 2 hits, the Saints capitalize with 1 run and will go into the second inning up 1-0. And we'll see you at the top of the second.
Let's meet Benedict.
Welcome back for this second inning of baseball. Once again, I'm Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott. Saints, after hitting 2 hits in the first inning with 1 run in the first, they're going to try and maintain that lead. Coble starts off with throwing a strike out of a foul ball.
Coble had a pretty good first inning, no hits. Had one walk and 1 steal. As there's a hit from Bennett Lloyd to shortstop. O'Farrell makes the play, sidearm throw, first out of the inning.
Terrific throw. Looked like he threw that mid-air with his sidearm.
Yeah, O'Farrell's a guy who can just do anything out there at shortstop. Really athletic, really fluid.
Number 23, Brett Allen.
So now we're going to see number 23, Brett Allen, up to the plate.
Chopped up, hit the batter, so it's going to be ruled a foul ball. And strike number 1.
A low pitch will be called a ball. Another ball throw by Coble. He's been struggling with those low ones today.
Yeah, he does tend to do that. You know, he kind of doesn't really follow through as much. There he is again, low and inside.
So, William, how do you combat that? If you're thrown in one place, what's your strategy to get out of that rut?
You know, if you're if throwing low, you always want to. Woo! It's a foul ball straight back. But if you're throwing low, if you throw one up high, you should sort of get a feel of where you need to be releasing the ball. Coble here's releasing it a bit late. And that last pitch he threw it high. There's a grounder to third base. Hale makes another great play. So although Coble hasn't been throwing that many strikes, they're putting the ball in play and they're putting it in the infield where his teammates can make the play, and that's where it's most important.
So now we're going to see number 17, Casey Green, step up to the plate. Coble gets right into it, throws it down the middle, pops up. Looks to be tracked down and caught by the Saints.
3 up, 3 down for the Cadets there for their 5, 6, and 7 batters. So going into the bottom of the second, Saints still lead 1-0.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second. Harrison Coble up to bat for the Saints. Woolfolk still at the mound. Throws it low. Coble watches it go. And that'll tack on another ball.
Coble, the pitcher, up now. When he doesn't pitch, he plays center field for the Saints, typically. Flies one straight back into the parking lot.
Hit a car. Yeah, hit a car.
That'll be someone's ball later.
Someone has a white Lexus. They might want to go check this out.
Yeah, or a maroon Volkswagen.
We're just trying to help.
Yeah. Strike number 2 there, thrown from Woolfolk. That one's thrown high.
William, I'd really like to see a home run pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big field. If we see one, expected in right, as that's the shortest. There's a liner outside to the left from Coble. Foul ball. So still 2-2 count. Coble smacked at that one.
Grounder, thrown to first, and tagged out.
That one's way outside. Looked like Coble kind of slapped at it, but nice play from the third baseman.
Up for the Saints, number 3, the left fielder, Josh Benedictine.
Now we're going to see the speedy number 3, Josh Van, take the plate. Nischkorn also a wide receiver on the varsity football team. Known for his speed, likes to go fast.
Yeah, plays left for the Saints.
So he takes a strike there.
A little late on his check swing there. Didn't want to go through with it. 0-2 count.
Woolfolk winds up. That would be a foul ball. Count remains 0-2.
High and inside there. Gonna be ball 1. Strike thrown. Catcher knew it as he started to throw it around before the ump even called it.
Up for the Saints,
So
the third baseman,
out number 1,
Curtis
out number
Hill.
2 for the Saints.
The Saints not off to a great start this inning. 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down. Now we're going to see Curtis Hale up to bat. Woolfolk winds up. Pitch is thrown and destroyed out of play.
I'm gonna hit another truck.
Another foul ball for Hale.
Hey, did you notice anything? How old is the puppy? 6 weeks.
0-2 count here.
Saints could use a big hit here from Hale. Chops it right past second. Scoops it up with one hand. It's going to be called safe.
Nice speed there from Curtis Hale, but man, talk about the Talk about the one-handed grab, bare hand from the shortstop Baylor. Yeah, just a little late getting to it.
The second baseman, Jacob Conley.
So now the freshman Conley will come up to the plate. Strike thrown by Wolfolk.
Oh.
Sounded like some thunder
Yeah,
there.
it did. No, it may have just been a plane or something, but
Still stuff from him all the time. Yeah.
Pitch thrown low in the dirt. Conley watches it go down, 1-2.
Conley up now with the runner on first, 2 outs. Fires went straight back into the parking lot. A lot of balls going back there today.
Yeah, we have a good view.
Yeah, hopefully my car doesn't get
Yeah, mine's
hit.
pretty far.
Mine is too.
Yeah,
but
I got a good hike in. At least you get a souvenir.
yeah.
Another low pitch. Tried to pick off Hale. Couldn't get there in time.
Okay. Is there a stretch, like a stretch in between any innings? No. No? Like no singing songs?
No, not in high school now.
No. Popcorn break?
No, I don't think so.
Wolfolk steps into it and catches him swinging. Conley watched it go right by. Third strike, third out,
For the Saints,
end of the inning.
bottom of the second, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1
So
left,
Saints
1
got a hit there but couldn't capitalize and get another run.
1-0.
Going into the top of the third, Saints still up, 1-0.
Jack Carpenter.
Back here for the top of the third inning. Saints up 1-0.
Jack Carpin up to bat. First pitch is thrown,
Looks like a ball there.
unfortunately.
Yep.
Coble still likes to go fast. Doesn't really allow his batter much time to set up.
Yeah, he really does. He goes straight back to the windup. Doesn't take any time in between his pitches.
A nice chop down the middle of the field. Sidearm throw is caught. Tagged out at the base. 1 up, 1 down for the Saints. Now up to bat number 14.
Up for the Cadets, the left fielder, number 14, Matt Sylvia.
Matt Sylvia. Coble gets right into it once again. Sylvia pops it back to right field. Sylvia keeps going. Oh, he's just going to run through first.
Yeah, nice hit from Sylvia there. The right field. Gathright was in a position where he couldn't really get there, and it's going to be the first hit of the game, actually, for the Cadets.
Benedictine, shortstop, number 5, Jamari Baylor.
So now we're going to see Baylor back up to the plate, trying to make an impact for these Cadets. Coble winds up, pitches it.
Oh.
Ball is deep, back center field. It's going, gone! Home run for Baylor.
Wow, it's a big league hit.
350 plus, right down center field. Baylor capitalizes and sends it home. Spectacular outing.
2-run homer from the MLB prospect. And that was way over 350 feet. I mean, that was
gone.
At least 380. You could tell as soon as it came off the bat.
A huge momentum shift there. But Coble won't let it rattle him, and he'll get right back into it. Ball is foul right over to the Cadets bench. Almost hit a couple guys.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about Jamari Baylor all night and how he's an MLB level prospect, and there he is once again as a leadoff hitter, hitting home runs like that.
Pitch is low and right, that'll be a ball. But when the Cadets were struggling and things were looking to go in the direction towards the Saints, Baylor was able to capitalize really quickly, hit a deep home run, and change everything in this game.
Yeah, I expect Coble to rebound here. So that's another foul ball. Going to lead to an 0-2 count here.
One-two count. Coble steps into it.
Oh.
Pitch is wild and out of control.
Yeah. Way early in the dirt there. Coble kind of lost the grip on it, I think.
Luckily, with no one on bases, it will not hurt them any more than a strike. Right down the middle, and he catches them swinging. Fantastic pitch from Coble.
Yeah, Coble just working around the outside of that plate. Went inside on the pitch earlier. I don't think Cook was expecting it.
So the sophomore pitcher, Jay Wolfuck, up to bat.
Great atmosphere out here tonight. A lot of fans from both schools coming to cheer. A lot more green than there is red, though, I will say that.
Yeah. Baseball is just one of those spectator sports.
Yeah, it really is. You can just come with your family, have a good time. It's a slow game, so, I mean,
yeah,
you don't have to be watching every second of it, but, you know, when there is action that happened, like we saw earlier this inning, it's a lot of action.
It's one of those things. It's one of those sports where it's mainly just like an event, one of those spectator sports. I'd compare it to NASCAR. It's more of a social event rather than it is the actual game itself. I would put it in the middle between NASCAR and NHL.
Yeah. So this is going to be ball 4 from Coble, and well, who's going to walk to first base. I mean, that's a guy you don't want on first base. Really fast, uses his speed well. Quarterback for the Cadets football team.
Cadets, number 20, the catcher, Jack Hall.
Now Jack Hall up to bat. Two very different guys in this lineup. You have a very speedy Jay Wolfuck.
Yeah, and of course, big hitter Jack Hall.
Yeah.
Big boy. 2 outs, force out at second. The middle infielders know that for sure.
Oh, deep center field. They're going to try and track it down, and he steals it. Fantastic catch from the Saints. Looked like it was going to go all the way. But luckily, Saints were able to reel it in and end the bottom of the second.
One left on base.
Excuse me, the third. And we'll head into the bottom of the third.
Great job from the center fielder there. It's going to be Tate Gathright. Great job from him.
Third, 1, 2, 3 hitters up. O'Farrell,
So, I mean, going into the bottom of the third, Saints now down 2-1 after a massive home run from Baylor, and Saints are looking to rebound. Back here at the bottom of the third, Saints down 2-1. O'Farrell, the leadoff hitter, up for the Saints. Strike right down the middle from Wolf, first pitch. Nice hit outside, right center. Nice catch from the right fielder, though.
Okay, I need to find friends.
Able to make the play.
Up for the Saints.
So now we're going to see Carter Schmidt, the catcher, come back up to the plate after that quick out for the Saints.
Game's been going by pretty quick. Not a lot of long innings so far. Already in the bottom of the third.
Exciting brand of baseball.
Yeah.
Pitch is thrown right down the middle. Schmidt watches it go by as they'll tack on a strike.
Oh,
woo! Almost
high
hit
and
there.
inside on Schmidt. Schmidt had to shield himself from the 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
Pitch is low.
Called a strike though, and Schmidt now working around a 1-2 count.
Hit is deep. Back left field. He's going to keep moving. They throw it into the center of the field.
Wow.
And another double for Schmidt as he plays that Lance Stevenson air guitar.
Great job from Carter Schmidt. 2 for 2 on the night so far. 2 doubles, actually. 2 shots into the outfield. So now with Saints with Carter Schmidt on second base, scoring position with 1 out, and now Patrick Rutsis is up.
Rutsis loses his footing as he tried to go deep with that one.
This has been a great battle all night between Rutsis and Woolfolk. Two of the best players in the state. Of course, Rutsis, pitcher as well.
Another big hit. Swung and missed. Fans are intrigued. People in front of us got their Snapchats out, looking to record. They want to see a home run.
I do too, here by Rutsis. Almost hit one his last at bat. Got hit the wall actually in left center. Woolfolk steps off the mound. No one there from second base or shortstop to cover him.
Rutsis is looking for something deep. Seeing if he can get it here.
Ball thrown in the dirt. Shortstop Baylor and the second baseman are letting Carter Schmidt sort of, take a pretty big lead there. They're not really trying to commit a pickoff move here, getting behind the base, or showing any movement at all. I think they want to make sure a ball doesn't get into the outfield from Rutsis here.
Outside again.
2-2 count now. Ooh.
Another wild pitch.
Nice stop from the catcher there to get in front of it, because if he doesn't get in front of it, I think that's for sure a stolen base from Schmidt. But great at bat here from Rutsis.
Full count.
Yeah, full count now. Hey.
What's up, Wayne? What?
So Woolfolk sidesteps it, throws it inside and low. That's going to be a ball. So, Rutsis was at an 0-2 count and fought back as there's going to be a meeting at the mound here. Might have a pitching change.
Rutsis draws the walk.
Saints have played Woolfolk really well tonight.
So, with this quick break, we're going to inform you about today's basketball.
Oh, it's been great 2 games so far.
So, first off, we saw the Brooklyn Nets take down the 76ers, which was an upset, especially
in Philadelphia,
at home. Yeah. I believe it was a 14-point game. I could be incorrect, but D'Angelo Russell, a new breakout star, my candidate for most improved player.
I think he definitely should be. Jared Allen also played incredible today. Joe Harris, of course, is always consistent from the three-point line.
And as this game was going on, the Toronto Raptors just fell to the Orlando Magic, the 7 seed, by a 3-pointer from DJ Augustine. A game winner with like 4 seconds left.
Yeah, Raptors are going to have to figure it out. Magic barely squeaked into the playoffs. I believe they made it with like their second to last game of the season.
Yeah, the bottom of the East was really close.
Yeah, and they don't have a good record at all, too, so.
Well, if you look at the NBA standings, like the top of the West and the top of the East are pretty similar, as Damone strikes there. But the bottom of the East compared to the bottom of the West is drastically different. You have a lot of those bottom West Eastern Conference teams that could honestly be in the lottery. Like they're that bad.
Yeah, if they were in the West, they could have been a top 10 pick. Like, the Pistons, I think don't they have a losing record and they made the playoffs? Like,
yeah.
It's crazy, under 500, but swing and a miss from Fleming there. Nice rebound from Woolfolk after the two runners got on base.
Next up for the Saints, the center fielder, number 33.
Anyway, we digress.
Gathright.
2 outs. Tate Gathright at the plate. A man on first and second. Saints could really use a big hit right here. home run would be pretty nice.
Yeah, so yeah, Gathright hits one to right center. Schmidt's definitely going home here.
Low and away. Oh, he tried to catch him going. Oh, I thought it rolled farther.
So that was actually a set play from Benedictine there. They threw out on purpose because they knew that Schmidt was taking a big lead and maybe stealing there. As you can see, Woolfolk ducked immediately after he threw it, so he knew the catcher was going to throw it over his head, but not really timed well. A nice job from Schmidt to get back.
That was wild. I'm not a big baseball guy. I've never seen that before. Woolfolk winds up. It's going to be a strike.
Looked inside to me, but called that a strike. So 1-1 count now for Gathright.
It's going to be another ball. Nothing beats this atmosphere. Under the lights, Saturday night, baseball.
And a good cause, too, with Buddy Ball.
Yeah. Great food.
Yeah.
I think that's sage. Gathright hits it. That's going to be a base hit. Saints coming down. Carter Schmidt will take it home. Tack on another for the Saints. 2-2.
Give an RBI single to number 33, Tate Gathright.
So the right fielder actually bobbled the ball. Would have been closer at the plate if he hadn't. But sort of a blooper there from Gathright in the shallow right field, and RBI for him. And Saints with 2 outs, and Harrison Cobal's up, the lefty, with runners on second and first.
Similar situation once again. Man on first and second. Like you said, up to bat, 2 outs. Woolfolk turns back, steps up, pitches high. Ball 1. Woolfolk steps into it. Pitch down the middle. Strike.
1-1 count now for Coble.
Pitch is high. Ball 2. Pitch down the middle. Tip.
Two count now for Coble. Big pitch coming up here.
Woolfolk looks back, pitches it.
So it looked to me personally that Coble did go there all the way with his swing. Went past halfway, which would be considered a strike, but umpire behind the mound, who the catcher actually pointed to make the call, ruled that he was safe, and he did not go.
So, full count, 2 strikes, man on first and second. Coble up to bat. Woolfolk steps into it, pitches. High, bases loaded, 2 outs.
That could have been a game-changing pitch there, because now if Woolfolk walks another batter, they're going to walk the bases and the Saints get a free run.
Or
Josh
Van
yeah.
hits a grand slam. That's going to be pretty exciting. Game changer,
yeah.
Exactly.
So that bat's going to be huge. 2 outs also. Cadets really need to get out of this inning.
Josh Van Nistelrooy. Name's as good as his game.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a long name.
Yeah.
Vinishishkorn.
I bet you can't say it as fast as he can run.
Wow. That was good. So stupid.
Oh, Woolfolk first pitch curveball.
Second pitch, Woolfolk winds up. Tapped out of bounds.
So 0-2 count now for Josh Van. He's gonna have to fight off some balls here. I'd actually expect a fastball here from Woolfolk with an 0-2 count. The bases loaded. Let's see what he goes with. Yeah, it's a fastball.
And he strikes out.
Yep.
So an exciting inning of baseball there, but we'll be heading into the fourth after this quick break.
3 left.
And we're back for the top of the fourth inning. Saints tied it up last inning, 2-2, with a nice shot from Tate Gathright. Got in Carter Schmidt off a double. Now Bennett Lloyd and the Cadets trying to rebound. Coble still on the mound for the Saints. Strike there from Coble after a ball, leading to a 2-2 count.
Three-two count. And he's ripped that one. Let's see if Josh Van can get there, and that'll be just out of his reach.
Yeah, into the bullpen, and
good hustle play by Josh Van.
Remain 3-2 count.
See if Harrison Coble can retire another batter, and he will.
Swing and miss, actually tipped it off his bat. So
that'll be a foul tip.
Another pickoff. Can't get him. Throws it to plate this time, and it's high. Another ball.
That one's high as well.
Coble appears to be struggling to get it right in the box here.
Yeah, he's been throwing like high and low kind of all night. He just can't really find that sweet spot. There's one right down the middle, called a strike. I mean, on a 3-0 count, that's really what you need there. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Pitch is high. That'll be a foul.
It's going to lead to a full count.
Oh, hit back, right field. Saints waving it off, and it's caught. That's an out.
Nice play there from the Saints. And
you know what I really love about these baseball games, William? There's so much passion. You can see all the Saints fans out here covered in red. My fellow commentary partner here, William McDermott, has even dyed his hair red for tonight.
yes, just for tonight's occasion, I have. As they're going to have a meeting at the mound with Coble. I'd expect a pitching change here.
Now, William, you actually dyed your hair red a couple nights before this, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Well, it's not really red. It's more of like an orangish gold.
Weren't you going for a blonde?
But yeah, but my hair was too dark, so.
Why'd you try and dye your hair blonde?
I lost a bet about UVA winning the national championship. But, you know, it is what it is.
I feel like the orange works a little bit better then, because UVA won.
Yeah, it makes sense, but, you know, it doesn't look that bad anymore. The first couple days it was terrible, but now the color's starting to get darker.
Oh yeah, now it looks great.
Yeah. It's a bunt there. Hale's trying to get there. He's gonna be out first.
Great throw by Hale, got it up to first. Patrick Rootsis.
Another nice play from Curtis Hale at third base.
But they do advance the runner to second base. So with Jack Carpin up.
Up next for Benedictine, third baseman, number 19, Jack Carpin.
Jack Carpin up and runner in scoring position. Nice opportunity here. Pops one up, foul. Oh, that one shot right to the Saints dugout.
So that's two strikes.
Yeah, strike number 2 after the 2 foul balls.
Popped up. Roots is trying to track it down. Couldn't get there. Coble winds up, but it goes in the dirt. Schmidt's able to get a hold of it.
Struck him out. Caught him looking. Nice job from Coble there, and heading into the bottom of the fourth. We're still tied at 2 apiece.
Welcome back. We apologize for the technical difficulties we are experiencing at the moment, but we seem to have everything figured out. While you were gone, we had one out with a sacrifice bunt when a man was on first. So now we got a man on second while O'Farrell is up to bat.
Yeah, we're just having some connection issues kind of out in the middle of nowhere here in Glen Allen, so. Still dealing with some issues here, but Woolfolk still pitching strong.
A wild pitch.
That one's in the dirt, and
He'll steal
Curtis
third.
Hale steals with only one out.
Woolfolk steps up to pitch. O'Farrell watches it go by. That'll be a ball.
So 3-0 count here for O'Farrell. So that one's called a strike, finally.
Woolfolk winds up. O'Farrell gets swinging. That's another strike.
So 3-2 count, one out. Oh, O'Farrell swings high. I don't know why he swung at that one. Thought he could get a piece of it, but it's going to be out number 2 for the inning, and Saints leaving a runner on third here now with number 2, Carter Schmidt up.
Up next for the Saints.
Schmidt's done a spectacular job today.
Carter
2
Schmidt.
hits, gotten both of them to get him onto second base.
Both doubles.
Another double here would be nice. Get Hale home.
You know, Joe, back on the NBA, you got some big games tonight, too.
Really?
Clippers facing the Golden State Warriors, and, of course, my Denver Nuggets playing the San Antonio Spurs.
That pitch almost hit us. And it slammed into a car.
Now here as well. Casino night, Saturday, May 11th.
Welcome back, fans. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties we're experiencing. Right now, we're actually going to try a different Wi-Fi network and see if that works out a little bit better.
Yeah, so moving into the top of the 5th. Looks like a pitching, no pitching change quite yet. Coble still on the mound.
Leading off the top of the 5th for Benedictine, number 14. Left fielder, Matt Sylvia.
Anyway, welcome back. We're excited for some baseball. Coble slings it down the middle. It'll be hit out. Foul ball. Oh, and it's smacked right out to right field, but it's hauled in.
Great play from the right fielder. I believe that's actually Brian Bell there tonight as Tate Gathright moved to center with Coble on the mound, since Coble normally plays center field for them.
Exactly.
Top of the lineup up for Benedictine. Number 5, the shortstop, Jamari Baylor.
Great basketball going on tonight.
We just talked about that like 2 seconds.
I know, but
Baylor's back up to bat. Let's get focused, William. Okay. Thank you.
yeah,
Coble winds up. Oh,
the ball a little low there.
looks like his palms were sweaty there. You
He's
know?
weak.
Yeah, his arms are definitely heavy.
Yeah.
There's vomit on his
Sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
All right, anyway. Honestly, to me, Coble looks nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready.
Yeah, he does. He's been pitching a great game. He has Baylor, though, the sole reason that the Cadets have runs on the board right now with the 2-run homer, and believe it was in the 3rd inning. Yeah, it was. It was a big inning for the Cadets there. Bomb over center fielder.
Yeah, he's just trying to stop bombs.
Oh. Baylor now arguing with the ump.
Yeah, he just keeps on forgetting. I'll stop. Those were some quotes by Eminem, in case you were wondering. Baylor hits it out deep to center field. Hauled in by the Saints. That'll hold on to a single.
I think Tate Gathright could have gone to that ball. He sort of played it passively to make sure it wouldn't go by him, but so runner on now for runner on now for the Cadets.
Schmidt will come up and have a meeting.
Second baseman, number 11, Brett Cook.
Coble looks to pick off. Still hasn't got one tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to pick off at this level. You know, guys aren't really taking that big of leads, and pitchers don't really sling it as fast as I think they should over to first base.
Honestly, if you throw it fast, though, it's high risk, high reward.
Yeah, if it gets by him, that's definitely a stolen base. So
Just trying to keep him honest. Anyway, 3 innings remaining of baseball for us tonight, if we don't see any extra time. It's been a great game so far.
yeah, I mean, it has really been a good game. Great day for baseball, as you said. I mean,
Because
good atmosphere.
Yeah, as we previously mentioned, these are 2 of the top baseball teams in the state. Benedictine could possibly even be one of the top ones in the nation.
Yeah, absolutely. Undefeated this year is Benedictine. Be a monumental win for the Saints if they pull this one
They
out.
try and steal second. Slings it. Can't get there in time.
Baylor just too fast. Got there.
That's Baylor's 2nd stolen base on the night. Baylor tries to steal another one, and he's going to get there. Three stolen bases for Baylor tonight. 2 right there. It's going to remain a 1-1 count, 1 out. Excuse me. 2-1 with 1 out.
Fly pop-up. Looks like it'll go out, and it will be foul ball.
William, we talked about stealing home earlier.
Yeah.
Think Baylor could steal home?
I think Jamari Baylor definitely could steal home. He's showing off his speed. You know, he already stole a base. Since he's been at first base, you know, stole second. Schmidt couldn't, you know, get it to O'Farrell fast enough. Infielders actually coming in, so I think they're expecting a stolen. They're expecting him to steal home or a bunt here. Oh. Pitch was actually thrown behind the batter.
Don't see that very often. It's a nice breeze we have here.
Yeah. It's getting a little windy and chilly.
Full count. 1 out. Coble. Foul ball.
A lot of foul balls tonight.
There are.
Yeah, a lot in the parking lot too.
That one hit a yellow Ferrari,
Yeah, I mean,
like Pikachu.
watching what he gonna do.
That's going to be a ball?
Yeah, so they're gonna call it a ball, and now there's gonna be runners on first and third. Infielders are gonna back off. It's gonna be a force out at second. It's a sticky situation here for the Saints now. This is not good, especially with Jay Woolfolk up.
William, to be honest with you, I didn't think that was a ball. That looked clean down the center to me.
You know, from our angle, it may look like that, but you know, the ump always sees it from a different angle. So, to me, it did also look like a ball, though.
Looked like a ball to you? Wow. Coble tries to pick off his man, gets him in a pickle, but he will steal second.
So
3 stolen bases in this inning.
Roots just kind of muffed it. Now they're going to have to play. The infielders going to have to play in with runners in scoring. 2 runners in scoring position and only 1 out.
This is a team full of thieves.
Yeah, they're stealing a lot of bases.
I don't know why, but he's going to first base.
They're going to intentionally walk him. So the intentional walk. Now you don't have to throw out like you used to. You can just sort of call it. They don't want to really throw. It also creates a force out, so they can get a double play. And force out at any of the bases. A big at bat here for Jack Hall.
Jack Hall's a guy that almost hit it out of the park
He did,
earlier.
yes.
Very risky call, in my opinion. Intentional walks are always an interesting strategy. You don't see it a lot.
Going to make a pitching change here for the Saints. Looks like they're going to bring in the second baseman, Jacob Carnley. Interesting move.
Personally, I thought they were going to bring in Tyler Layden.
Tyler Layden's a guy who, you know, yeah, it looks like it will be Carnley. It looks like they're going to move Roots to third base because he's. Yeah, they're going to move Roots to third base and Damani Fleming to first. Carnley's going to be pitching.
This is a long time out.
Yeah, I mean, whenever there's a pitching change, they got to let him warm up a little because this is a really big at bat here and a really crucial inning of the game.
This might be the only sport where you allow someone to warm up mid-game.
Yeah, I think it is. It's the only team sport.
What other sport is someone allowed to warm up mid-game?
Well, I mean, I was thinking like something like gymnastics or somewhere, you know, Like if it was like solo gymnastics, you know, you can warm up and stuff in between like events and track and stuff like that too. You can run around.
For those of you that have any ideas that we aren't thinking of other sports that you can warm up
Type in the chat.
Yeah, please type in the chat. Let us know. We'd love to hear some other perspectives because I can't think of any.
Yeah, I can't either.
All right, fans, if you played a game at the casino table,
Especially like American, you know, sports like soccer, baseball, football, basketball.
But once again, if you
Of course,
have
NHL,
if you have
hockey.
any ideas, please type in the chat. We will be checking
ticket
it.
number 541669. Once again, 541669. You are our Cam Jams winner.
William, so far no one has typed in the chat.
It's okay. We can just enjoy the game. We do have a lot of viewers tonight. We'd like to thank you guys for watching. Pretty big game here for the Saints. So here's a big at-bat, Joe. Jack Hall up. Bases loaded.
Conley pitches right down the middle. Strike one. Now, William, if you're going to intentionally walk the man before this and you get a strikeout here, what's the purpose of that?
Well, the walk is more so if Jack Hall puts it in play, there's a force out at any base. Plus, I think they'd much rather pitch to Jack Hall than Jay Wolfolk, but that's a pitch thrown outside called a ball.
1-1 count. 1 out. Bases loaded. Top of the 5th.
Pops that one up.
Goes right to right field. Caught. He'll throw it in.
So, great job from Jack Hall there to sac fly it out to right field, and they're going to get Jamari Baylor in for the run. It's going to be out number 2.
Up next is
Bases are not loaded now. Now Bennett Lloyd, the right fielder, is up.
So now the Cadets will take their first lead since the bottom of the 3rd, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so, because, they did have that 2-1 lead, now 3-2. Long inning we're having here.
Oh, who are you stopping there, man?
Conley at the mound. Winds up. Looks right. That's going to be a ball. One and 0 for the Saints. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Ball's thrown right down the middle. Strike.
1-1 count now. Ooh,
Another strike for
number
Conley.
2, yeah.
This is going to be a big pitch here, William. If he can get this and close out the inning, it would be huge. Foul ball.
Ooh. Hit
Deep
straight to
shot.
the second baseman. Nice catch from Curtis Hale.
Hale was able to snag it right out of thin air.
Played by Curtis Hale ends the inning.
Third out.
Benedictine.
We're going to head to the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back after this short break.
Back here, bottom of the fifth inning. Saints down 3-2 after a big inning there from the Cadets as they got in a run.
Yeah.
Now with Roots is up. Saints looking to capitalize, and still Jay Wolfolk on the mound for the Cadets.
Umpire just sweeped off the home
Yep.
plate.
Just got to keep it clean, housekeeping.
Yeah. Wolfolk winds up, steps into it.
Ooh.
Deep center field. Rootsis beams it out. It'll be just short of the wall. I thought that one was gone.
The depth perception was sort of off a little there for me.
I was pumped.
Yeah, I was too, but it
Close.
was a good shot from Rootsis, but it'll be out number one. Nice job from the center
Now at
fielder
first
to catch it.
base, Number 12, Damani Fleming.
Dang.
I really thought that was
I
out.
really did too.
Yeah, that
It
was
looked
sad.
good.
Now I'm sad now. So Damani Fleming up. That one was high.
Fleming
Fouls
tips
that
it
one
out.
back.
Wolfolk with the pitch. Damani swings and slips. Tried to put too much on that one. Fleming, a grounder right past second. Sidearm.
Nice throw there from Baylor.
Beautiful execution.
Yeah. Be out number two is
Up next for the
Tate
Saints,
Gathright
number
up
33,
next.
Tate Gathright.
Take Gathright up to bat. When he's had time on this team, he's played well.
Yeah, Tate Gatherite's actually had a really good year so far. That ball, whew, great pitch from Wolfwick there.
Oh and 2 for Tate, 2 outs. Saints could use a big hit here.
In the dirt,
Ball.
it's going to be a ball.
Gatherite skyrockets that one out of play. That'll be a foul ball.
You get a drink after this.
This is still bottom of the fifth.
Up the gap.
Beams to the shortstop. Gatherite runs all the way through and some.
Would have been a tough play for Baylor to get to. He was playing sort of in close to second base. Tried to backhand it. Nice job at stopping the ball, but just couldn't get his throw off. So now
Next
Harrison
up for the
Coble up.
Saints, number 13, now at center field, Harrison Coble.
You can hear our cameraman cheering on Harrison Coble. That'll be low.
So you know how we were saying how the game had been going by pretty fast?
Yeah, I remember that. That was what, like an hour and a half ago?
Yeah, it's only been 2 innings since then. It's another foul ball there from Coble.
Another low one.
Wolfwick's been on the mound for a long time.
I'd assume his arm's getting tired by now.
Yeah.
That one's popped up deep. Looks like it's going to be caught in the air. And
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
center fielder. And now 2 remaining innings. Heading
Saints
in.
the bottom of the fifth. No runs. One hit,
Heading into
no
the
errors,
bottom of the
one left on
5th,
base.
Cadets lead
The
3-2.
Cadets still lead
And we'll be right
3-2.
back.
All right, Allen up to bat for the Cadets. That'll be a strike for Conley. One and one. Conley winds up, steps into it, gets his man swinging. Strike two. Conley low that time.
Yep.
Yep.
Big inning here for the Saints. You're going to get at least 2 more shots at scoring, so. Down 1 already.
A grounder, right past first. Oh, bobbled. Can he get it there? He's going to call him out.
Great play from Curtis Hale to stick with it. Barely got it off out of his hand.
A little controversial there, William.
Next up for Benedictine is
It was kind of hand in hand. You know, the umpire has a better angle than us.
Of
though.
course.
Give your boy a 50-50 raffle ticket. Get those out. 50-50 raffle has ended. 50-50 raffle has ended. Bring out those tickets. The winning number is 0177162. 0177162. 50-50 raffle tickets. Again, 0177162.
Long hiatus here in between the pitch.
It's a good SAT word.
Hiatus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Conley steps into it. Another pitch. Deemed. Out of play. Foul ball. Strike one. Another one.
Strike.
Conley starting to get on a roll here. Saints would like to get out of this Saints would like to get out of this inning without another run. Grounder right past second. Swung all the way to first. An easy out for the Saints.
Great job from O'Farrell to get there and better throw. Nice shot from Fleming to get his foot on the base. And 2 pretty simple outs so far. There's Casey Green. Or actually Jack Carpin, excuse me. Casey Green was just at bat.
Yeah.
My fault. Sorry, I apologize. But with 2 outs here, should be an interesting at bat.
Game's definitely slowed down a lot from the first part of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Conley steps into it. A high slider. Right over the head of Carpin.
Conley is a guy that the Saints go to a lot when relieving pitchers, like he relieved Coble earlier this game, and actually, you know, closed out the game against Collegiate with 1 batter. Vizenelik pitched the first, I guess you could say 7.5 innings, and then Jacob Conley came in for the last batter, struck him out.
Yeah, definitely a talented young player with a lot of upside, a lot of potential.
Yeah, only a freshman, too.
But this series is not going as he would like. 3-1, 2 outs.
Oh,
Gets him
strike there.
swinging.
Now full count.
Popped up. That's going to be a fly unless someone can track it down. He's going to get there in time.
Rootsis to be able to get there, and it's going to be out number 3, so heading to the bottom of the 6th. Saints still in at 3-2. We'll be right back.
Bottom of the 6th. 7, 8, 9 hitters up for St. Chris. Vanishka Shorn, Hale, and Carney.
Julie Welcome back once again. I'm Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott. We've been here for 6.5 great innings of baseball.
Almost 2 hours.
And the Cadets have just made their first pitching change of today.
Yeah, they're going here with, they went with Jay Wolfolk, and now they're with number 23. That's
Allen.
Going to be Allen here, and it's a nice shot from Van Ishkashorn, and he's going to round first base after the hit.
Honestly, I thought Van could go to 2 there, but he decided to hold back, save it for 1. Probably the safer choice there, if you're asking me.
Up next, second baseman, number 1, Curtis Hale.
So now Curtis Hale, the sophomore, is going to be up to bat.
My legs are killing me. Yeah, I went to the food meeting.
Hale up to bat. Van tried to get picked off, but he got back there in time. Oh, a great bunt.
Hale trying to beat it out. Can't get there. He did advance Josh Van, though.
Sacrifice there.
Yeah, sack bunt.
Great sack bunt there from Hale. That brings up the pitcher, number 9, Jacob Carnley.
McCarnley up next. Just trying to get Josh Van in.
Allen winds up. That's going to be a ball. And they'll take a time.
Right, something on their back.
Be interesting how the Saints deal with this pitching change. Saw Wolfolk pitch great against the Saints the past couple innings, and now with the new pitcher in Allen, be interesting to see how the Saints are doing so far. So good. Runner on second with only 1 out.
Yeah, Allen has a very interesting way of throwing it. While Wolfolk's more straightforward, he's a little bit more jamsy, but it's very interesting to see how it plays out.
A little low there.
Allen winds up. It's going to be a strike.
Bless you.
Bless you.
A lot of breaks here in between play. Bless you again, Jill.
Bless you, sir.
Pollen starting to kick in.
Definitely. Pitch is low once again.
Right down the middle there for a pitch.
Tried to pick him off there.
Yeah.
Van was able to get back in time.
Shot from Josh Van. 3-2 count here. Runner on to second. Carnley up to bat. On deck looks like number 5, Griffin O'Farrell. Chops it out to second base. Looks like they're going to make an easy play on it. and they will. It'll be an out, but they do advance Josh Van to third base. And with Griffin O'Farrell up and 2 outs, they can definitely work around this.
Back to the top of the lineup.
So like you said, 2 outs, man on third, Griffin O'Farrell up to bat. Saints going to try and tie it up here with a base hit. And we're going to take a quick time out while these guys do too. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Griffin O'Farrell up at the plate. Allen pitching. Stares right at him. Throws it. That's going to be a strike. Questionable call there. Looked low right. But they'll play on. O'Farrell winds up.
Oh, and that is a ball. 1-1 count.
That was Aubrey Bowles, our cameraman, who's now stepping in for William McDermott as he takes a break. Great to have you, Aubrey.
Thank you.
And a pitch is beamed up into the air. That's going to be a foul. 2 strikes for O'Farrell. 1-2. 2 outs. Man on third. This is a very vital pitch right here.
Let's go, Griffin.
Thank you, Aubrey. Allen sets up. Throws. That's going to be a ball.
Josh Van was looking to go home, but got it just in time.
He hesitated.
Josh Van is a speedy man.
Indeed he is. 2-2. Allen throws. Beamed.
That went right towards the St. Chris dugout.
That one flew out of bounds. Foul ball.
Glad everyone's okay down there.
That's what's really important, Aubrey.
Of course.
Pitch. Another foul. Hit the top of the stadium, came right back down, almost wanted to play. That's how it works, right? Call it backboard, it's fine. Allen winds up once again. That's going to be a ball. Full count. 2 outs.
Here
Man
we
on
go.
third. Allen throws it.
And that will be a walk for Griffin O'Farrell.
Give the Saints a chance to reset.
Great at-bat there from O'Farrell.
Oh, yeah.
2-out walk drawn by
Could
Griffin
you say?
O'Farrell.
Thank you, Aubrey.
We want to thank Aubrey for his
Number
quick
2,
time in the
catcher,
booth.
Carter Schmidt.
And bring it right back to William McDermott. Up to bat, we have number 2, Carter Schmidt. 2 doubles on tonight.
Yeah,
Played
this is probably one of the biggest at-bats of the game here with 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. This could be one of the, this will be maybe, this is the second to last chance the Saints are going to get.
Yeah.
Runners on first and third. Chance to tie the game, leading run on first. Doesn't get bigger than this.
It does not. Pitch is thrown. Way inside. That's going to be a ball. Now, William, this brings the question that we talked about earlier. Why not an intentional walk right here?
Now, here, I think they trust their pitcher more than the Saints did with Coble as they'll throw over to first. I think they trust their pitcher more than the Saints did with Coble, and that gives them a sort of just more confidence, I guess, in their pitcher to get a strikeout or even ground out.
It's going to be a strike, and William, that definitely shows the confidence they even have in their second string pitcher.
Yeah, Allen's pitched pretty well. I mean, 2 outs. He did have that one fault with Josh Van, who eventually stole a base, but it's only 1 hit for him. Saints are out hitting the Cadets 7-3, although they are down 3-2. That was a good pitch.
Your Carter here? Are you swinging on anything? Your Carter, are you swinging on anything here?
Yes, if it's a pitch I want.
Oh, so not anything. Pitch is thrown. Beamed it right to first base.
So going into the top of the 7th.
Saints down by 1.
No runs, 1 hit.
Going into the top of the 7th. 1 inning of baseball remaining.
Cadets lead.
We'll see you
3-2 heading
right
top of
back.
the 7th.
Welcome back. We're going to see Matt Sylvia up to bat for the Cadets.
This is a huge inning for the Saints. They got to get a 3 up, 3 down here to get momentum to the bottom of the 7th.
It's a huge inning for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strike.
So
Finally with some heat.
Yeah, we'll be headed to a bottom of the 7th no matter what.
Currently with another strike. This Benedictine team looks a little bit nervous. They haven't experienced this kind of adversity yet this season.
Yeah, I mean, they're undefeated, and this is the hardest test they've had. There's a foul ball. Strike number 2.
And considering that the Saints haven't played their 2 strongest pitchers today, it means that the Saints could definitely make a late season push playing a team this difficult.
For sure.
And it's hit right in between third and shortstop. Be able to get a base hit. Man on first.
Sylvia. That brings up the top of the lineup for the Cadets.
And the Saints come right back to the top of the line. We're going to see Baylor step up to the plate once again today. He's been a pain for the Saints to maintain today.
Yeah, this, I mean, tough for the Saints here.
Baylor chops it down. That'll be a foul ball.
Also
One strike.
strike 1, yeah.
Conley tried to pick him up by throwing to Damoni Fleming, but he couldn't get there in time. Conley a little low and outside. It's going to be a ball. Another pickoff. Can't get there in time. Saints have struggled with those tonight.
Yeah, I mean, so have the Cadets. You don't see a lot of completed pickoff moves in high school. It's normally just to keep them honest and make sure they don't get too big of a lead so they don't throw over. I mean, Conley's just throwing over there.
That one looked a little high. Ball 2.
Hey. Another throw over there. I mean, Conley really wants to keep the runner there on first base. Doesn't want him to get too big of a lead.
Considering last inning they got 3 stolen bases, I understand where that concern is coming from. There's another ball. I think that's a big problem when you're throwing too many pickoffs. You lose the routine of how you're throwing it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oftentimes tonight we've seen pickoff after pickoff, and then pitcher throws high or low. Baylor smacks it out of the stadium. Foul ball. Strike 2.
Oh, man, Conley is just continuously throwing over there.
Tried to pick off for his 5th or 6th time, I believe. He'll let Baylor set up. Full count. Conley winds up.
High.
It's gonna be high.
It's going to be a walk. This is 0 outs, 2 runners on.
Putting Baylor on base is never a smart idea.
Yeah.
He's a quick one that likes to steal those bases, as we saw last inning. So the Cadets have 2 men on first and second.
Number 11, Brett Cook.
So now we're going to see Brett Cook take the plate. Saints could really use a double player and out right now. Just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, Brett Cook up now. Nice pitch there, but a little bit high.
Saints fans do not sound happy after that one. They'll give him a strike there. Conley thought about it there, but couldn't get there in time. Hesitated. Cook winds up once again. Conley steps into it. It's going to be a ball. Interesting call there again. Not sure if I agree with that one, William.
Yeah, I mean, in a tight game like this, calls like that can kind of go either way. Outside.
Definitely a ball there.
In need of it out here.
That should make the count 3-1. Bang to outside. Can the Saints get a hold of it? He tracks it down. Throws it back infield. Spectacular catch from the Saints.
That was Harrison Coble out there who made the play.
Conley caught a break there.
Number 6, Jay Wolfe.
So after that, 1 out, man on first and second. Jay Woolfolk up to bat.
Strike. 1 out now. Runner still on first and second. No one tagged up.
Another great hit. They're going to try and turn that into a double play. Can they get it?
Got it.
Yes, they can. 2 outs for the Saints. They make that 3. End of the inning. Down by 1, 3-2. Saints got a chance to tie it up or take the win. We'll be back during the start of the 7th inning.
Third baseman.
Welcome back, fans.
Patrick Rootsis.
Bottom of the 7th, final inning. Patrick Rootsis up to bat for the Saints. Allen still to the mound. He'll wind one up. Throw it, that's going to be a ball.
Saints want to end this inning now. They want to get as many runners on as possible, hit a grand slam, walk off. Boom, let's go home, have a party. This is the biggest game of the year for them.
Mixed emotions coming from both halves of the stadium after each call. One and one. Rootsis up to bat. Swings.
That
Hits
looks like
deep
it's going
right
to drop.
field.
And it will.
He's
Rootsis
going.
rounds.
He's turning 2. He's going to try and get there. He slides in. Safe. And he plays that Lance Stevenson guitar. I love it.
Number 24, Patrick Rootsis.
Gives the crowd a bow.
Up for the Saints. First baseman.
So
number
now,
12,
an opportunity.
Fleming.
Damani Fleming.
Huge hit there for Rootsis. They're going to call that a strike. Fleming spikes it in the ground. It rolls to foul territory. Allen Gets him swinging. 3 strikes for Fleming. That's 1 out.
Tate Gathright up now with 1 out.
Saints got to find something fast. 1 out.
Up for the Saints.
2 left in their back pocket before they're gone.
Yeah, right.
I mean, with a runner on second, too, scoring position. If Gathright sends one to right field, I mean,
He could be
I
gone,
think
yeah.
Rutis could score, but we'll see.
A walk-off home run would also become nice.
Yeah. In the dirt. Nice save from the catcher.
Ball 1.
Right down the middle. It's going to be strike 1.
William, I'm telling you, there is not a person in this stadium that is not on their feet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a lot of people standing. This is a big inning. Right down the middle.
Strike, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be strike number 2. Gathwright's got to have a better at bat than this. Strike him out. So now it's all up to the sophomore with 2 outs. Harrison Coble as he strolls up. Long walk up to the home plate.
Up for the Saints, the center fielder, number 13, Harrison Coble.
This is going to be one of the Saints' biggest moments of their season so far. Coble, the sophomore, up to bat. Allen at the mound. Senior Patrick Rutis at second. Let's see what they can pull off. Allen winds up. Strike
Outside. They're calling a strike right on the outside corner of that plate.
Allen reading his man. Gets set. Fires it.
Coble fouls it off. It's going to be strike number 2.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Down by 1. Man on second. This could be the game right here. Allen gets set.
They call time.
Quick timeout. Icing the pitcher.
Get him out of rhythm.
Coble gets set up. Allen throws it. Tipped. Holding on by a thread. Saints need something big and they need it quick. A hit or 4 balls just to stay alive right now. Allen fires it.
Inside. Not called a strike.
That could have been the ball game right there.
Yeah.
He'll try again. 1 and 2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Man on second. Allen throws it. Another foul.
Man, that
Beams.
Lexus has
Lexus.
has been getting beat up all
it's
night.
taking a hard day.
Yeah.
Hard day for that Lexus. Anyway, we're back. Roots is on second. 1 and 2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Allen gets set to throw. He fires it. And it's chipped.
It's going to be a play at first.
Allen's able to get there, and that's the ball game. Saints fall to 8-5, while the Cadets advance to 17-0.
Your final score.
Toughest game of the year so far for the Saints. I thought they fought pretty well. Fell behind at the end there. Just couldn't hang. They actually had more hits than the Cadets. Won that category 8-4, but just couldn't deal with the firepower in the end.
Yeah, definitely a hard part of that game had to be losing their two star pitchers.
Yeah, earlier in the week who couldn't pitch, unfortunately, but you know, Coble I thought did a great job on the mound, and I think the Saints definitely have a bright future. I don't think this will be the last time these two teams play each other.
Yeah, definitely an interesting game, hard fought, and definitely shows some potential that the Saints have for the remainder of their season.
Yeah, absolutely, Joe.
Fun game. We want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott. Stay classy.